she's getting in a little bit of trouble.
On the Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel podcast, former The View moderator Rosie O'Donnell revealed that Joy Behar gave her some insight into what's going on behind the scenes at the #1 daytime show.
She texted me the other day to tell me that the powers that be were telling her she's too negative about the political situation.
Now, the other day isn't a definitive date, but I think we can assume that Joy got this talk from the powers that be right around September 17th, which was the date that ABC pulled Jimmy Kimmel Live from the air because of pressure from the Trump administration.
I'm on the phone with the ABC executives, and they say, listen, we want to take the temperature down. We're concerned about what you're going to say tonight. And we decided that the best route is to take the show off the air.
And since the day after they pulled Jimmy Kimmel Live from the air, Trump's appointed head of the FCC suggested that The View would be looked into next. It doesn't surprise me that the scaredy cat ABC execs suggested to Joy, and maybe others at The View, that they tone down, the temperature on Trump and not be so critical of him.
As if there's any way to be too negative about fascism encroaching on democracy, as we all watch in horror while he's not punished for any of the crimes he's committing while in office.
Rosie, who very famously was critical and truthful about Trump on The View in 2006.
Brilliant. And there he is, hair looping, going, everyone deserves a second chance, and I'm going to give her a second chance. Left the first wife, had an affair, left the second wife, had an affair, had kids both times, but he's the moral compass for 20-year-olds in America. That'll sit and spin, my friend. And he's been bankrupt so many times. And you know what saved him the second time? After his father died, with that money, he paid off all his bankruptcy. This is not a self-made man.
He's honorable. He paid off his creditors.
No, he didn't. He didn't pay off the people he owed.
They put you
Here
on a
comes
payment
a
plan.
lawsuit. Get ready. This is going to be good.
And Trump still holds a grudge over that, recently threatening to revoke Rosie's American citizenship after he learned that she had moved to Ireland. But yeah, Rosie says, Joy, you're doing the right thing.
I said to her, all I can tell you is that I believe what you're saying is 100% accurate, and you're not being Debbie Downer. You are being Rosie Realist.
Yes.
And just tell the truth as you see it and let the chips fall where they may.
No surprise that that's Rosie's take on it. And yeah, for the ABC execs to suggest to Joy to be less critical of Trump, because yeah, they're scared of the wrath of the Trump administration. Like, oh, let's not upset him. Yeah, so, it doesn't lead to another, what happened to Jimmy Kimmel.
The thing that's interesting about this to me is that autocrats, dictators, go after comedians. He's not the first, Trump is not the first one to do this.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Joy. And I think ABC's reversal on Kimmel 6 days later, which was about 2.5 weeks ago now, turned down the temperature a lot in that it made the Trump administration back off and made them realize that, we're not going to be able to silence, Trump's critics as easily as we thought we were going to.
And so they're very threatened by people who are funny. Yeah. And they will always first go after the comedians. And that's very important for you to watch out for.
Yeah, ABC, you shouldn't be assisting him in trying to reach his goal of silencing his critics by telling your talent to, turn down the criticism of him. That's brutal. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
We are seeing media moguls, publishers of newspapers. We are seeing all of them try to make the peace with Donald Trump. A bully always comes back for more. So they need to stand up, and we need to demand the same from ourselves.